I'm here.
Member Adam Freed.
Present.
Member G.K. Sue.
Present.
Member Twan Davis. Member Jonathan Golden.
Present.
Member Ron Chop.
Present.
We have a quorum, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you very much, Mr. Bruce. Our first order of business is to welcome DEP Acting Commissioner Vincent Pennsylvania. You're present. Thank you, first of all, for being here. It's a pleasure meeting you. If you'd like to talk to the board, we'd love to hear you.
Thank you. Yeah, just if I could just take a minute of everybody's time to formally introduce myself. So, good morning, Chair Carney and board members. So I'm Vincent Sapienza since July 1st, acting commissioner of DEP. I think as a lot of you probably know, Emily Lord, our former commissioner, in the spring went out on medical leave, and in late June she officially retired from city service. So I think I'd like to recognize Emily first of all for 6.5 years as commissioner of DEP, 2 different administrations, and she really did a tremendous job for the agency, left us in terrific shape. So that gives me a little bit of sense of comfort stepping into this role. Just like to thank her. My background, I've been with city government for over 30 years. At DEP, I've served previously as Deputy Commissioner of the Bureau of Engineering, Design, and Construction, and the Bureau of Wastewater Treatment. So near and dear to my heart is the proper operation and maintenance of our system, just to make sure things are effectively maintained and operated. I mentioned Emily's departure and the great shape that DEP is in, and again, I think we have a terrific team at DEP. Senior leadership that Emily recruited has done a great job. We have great skill sets at our trades level. I was just mentioning that I came from our Red Hook plant just now, where we just hired a class of 27 sewage treatment workers. They came to us with great mechanical skills already, but we put them through a 6-week orientation program, as we normally do. Explain to them, how we need stuff done and in a safe manner. So we continue to bring in a new staff and do a great job in training. I want to thank the board for all the service, and particularly in helping us secure funding for, again, a lot of the infrastructure work that we need to move forward on, and is now funded. Upstate the watershed, work with the Ashokan Reservoir, Hillview Reservoir, we've got underway. I think, as you all know, the bypass tunnel, we've got holes in the ground, so that's terrific work. In the city, a lot of good stuff. The North River Cogen facility, just about got a shovel in the ground that's going to help reduce our energy footprint and carbon emissions there. We've got work funded now to put in new sewers in Southeast Queens, a lot of new infrastructure to reduce flooding and water sewer overflows to the lines. I just want to appreciate that. And I look forward to working with you guys over the next several months. And thank you. I also want to, while I'm standing up, thank Mathiel and Omar and the team at the board. Provided great resources and support and guidance. Thanks, everybody.
We'd be lost without. Thank you very much for being here. You're right. We all do this, Commissioner Floyd, but your reputation, your terrific reputation, precedes you. You talk about your attention to detail. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be interesting. I'll learn from you. Our last meeting was on the 17th of June. We have the resolution to approve those minutes. Has everybody had a chance to read them? Are there any recommended revisions? Hearing none, may I have a motion, please? Thank you, Ed. Second. John, thank you very much. All in favor, please indicate with aye.
Aye.
Are there any opposed? Motion carries unanimously. As some of you know, the Joint Audit Committee of the Water Finance Authority and the Water Board met this morning, and that joint committee has recommended to each of the 2 boards the approval of the financial statements. John has agreed to, as a member of the committee, to give us a very brief summary of the audit report.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. We had, as the chairman and Mr. Freed and I had the pleasure earlier of sitting in on the joint audit committee for the Municipal Water Finance Authority and the Water Board as Chairman already mentioned. And we were delighted that Mark Spaniff, who is the outside auditor for the water system, was able to issue a so-called unmodified or clean opinion, audit opinion. They were identified no material weaknesses or deficiencies in the operations of the system or the financial statements, which was very good to hear. We had the opportunity to engage in some dialogue with them, and they confirmed that from their perspective there was nothing that they've seen that should give us any significant concern, which was very nice to hear as well. And so we have in our packets up here the independent auditor's report on the audited financial statements of the system for the fiscal years ended June 30th, 2016 and June 30th, 2015. And the financial statements, it was unanimously determined by the Joint Audit Committee to recommend to the Water Finance Authority and the Water Board that each of those bodies respectively approve and adopt those statements in the report. And so we have a resolution before us that would do that, and I would propose that we adopt that resolution. Although, Mr. Chair, if you want to provide the opportunity for discussion.
Let's give Mr. Kay and our lead an opportunity to ask you questions. The other three of us will have this. Thank you very much. Okay. Okay. Having heard John's report, we do have a resolution before us to accept the auditor's report on the audited financial statements of the system. May I have a motion, please, to approve the resolution? Second.
Second.
Pardon me. Thank you very much. All in favor, please indicate by aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously. The resolution is approved. We have before us another resolution for the approval of the investment guidelines and fiscal year 2016 report.
Sure. Each year, the board is asked to review the investment guidelines and to file an investment report pursuant to the New York State Authority's budget office requirements. We post this in the investment guidelines and the investment report on our website. As you may notice from this investment report, we have made about $6.8 million in investment income this year. That is about 4.8 from the local water fund investment account and about $2 million from our operations and maintenance reserve account. About a year ago, we began, per the board's suggestion, we began investing in treasury notes, and this year 99% of our investments went into treasury notes rather than treasury bills. The yields on these treasury notes ranged from about 47 basis points to just over 1%. And that is the primary reason for this increased investment income this year.
Questions or two? Hearing none, we have a resolution before us. May I have a motion, please, to approve? Thank you. Is there a second? Second. Thank you very much. All in favor, please indicate by aye.
Aye.
Motion is approved. The resolution is approved. Pursuant to Public Law 105.
May I actually get a few comments just about the system in general and a meeting?
Oh, would you? I'm sorry. Yes,
I'll
of
let
course.
you guys. Just to give a brief update on how we ended fiscal year 16, we ended the year with about $31 million more in cash than was projected at the time of the rate proposal. This positive into the year, which is within 1% or about 80 basis points of our overall budget, was from strong management collections as well as continued low interest rates. And this amount was applied at the beginning of fiscal year 17, which is our current fiscal year, to go against debt service that's due at the end of this year. On another topic, this week we had our annual meeting with American Water Resources, which administers the Service Line Protection Program. And this has been a very successful program for us. It was introduced in January of 2013. Through this September, since January of 2013, AWR has, American Water Resources, or AWR, has addressed nearly 16,400 claims for our customers, saving customers about $66.2 million in repair costs. And about 3,200 of these claims have been related to water service lines and 13,200 to sewer service lines. The customer satisfaction rate, as measured by surveys that are conducted over the phone, by mail, and online, is at 96.7% for this year, for 2016 so far. So, yes, it's really been great. Also in your packets in front of you, there is a summary of the fiscal year 16 activities, operations, and accomplishments, which we filed with the New York State Authority's Budget Office, and also the fiscal year 2016 measurement report. Those will both be on our website later today. And you also have a survey on the board's performance, which is the first page in our packets that I hope each of you will fill out and put in this folder. And there is a quarterly investment report for the board as well. Now you may proceed.
Are there questions?
Unless there are any questions on that or on any other materials.
Is there any other business to come before the board in public session? Hearing none, may I have a motion, please, to go into executive session to discuss certain litigation matters pursuant to the authority granted under public law 105D.
Public office.
Public office. I knew it. May I have that motion? So moved. Thank you, John.
Second. And, yeah, we're not in executive session, so
Yeah, we just left executive session, now back in public session. I want to point out that there were no decisions made during the
Our next board meeting is November 18th. We are working on a location for that, as Spectre Hall is a little bit questionable as to whether it's still available.
Really?
Yes, because the federal court system is taking it back from the state.
Is there any other business to come before the board in public session? Hearing none, may I have a motion to adjourn?
So,
Thank you, Arnold.
second.
Thank you, Adam. We are adjourned.